After big concerns over how members would vote today, the House passed an amended budget proposal. It passed by a very narrow margin, 216 to 214. Two Republicans joined all the Democrats in voting against it. President Trump has endorsed the plan, which includes tax cut extensions, immigration enforcement, and defense spending.
One big, beautiful bill. Everybody in this crowd of journalists knows that all the components that will be in that. We're talking about ensuring that the border is secure, having the resources that are necessary to do that. We're talking about getting the American economy going again by reducing regulations. We're talking about restoring peace through strength and making sure we have the measures in place to properly fund those priorities.
Okay, with that, let's bring in NBC 10 political commentator Sue O'Connell. So, Sue, this thing had all the Republican hits in it. You got border funds, reduced regulations, juicing the economy, all the things that Republicans would consider slam dunks. Yet, it only passed in the House by 2 votes. What
right,
gives?
in a very slim margin there, right? Those are all indeed Republican-friendly priorities, but there are significant internal divisions within the Republican Party itself. More than a dozen hardline House conservatives oppose the Senate resolution. They say they were concerned that the spending cuts were not deep enough, and they were frustrated that the Senate committees were directed to find only $1.5 trillion in cuts compared to the House's $4 billion. And on the other hand, there are moderate Republicans who are very worried about the effects of severe spending cuts. And Speaker Johnson, he had a challenging balancing act trying to satisfy those hardliners who wanted deeper cuts and the moderates who were afraid that the cuts were going too deep.
Yeah, it's a minor miracle. He got it done. All right, so Democrats say the resolution cuts Medicaid. Medicaid is very, very popular across the United States. So if Republicans are saying they're not actually cutting Medicaid, so where's the truth?
So the Republicans insist that they're just targeting waste and inefficiency without cutting benefits. And Democrats are saying, no, they're gutting it because the math doesn't add up. You can't find $880 billion in savings without affecting the actual benefits or pushing those costs onto the states. Now, Republicans, they want to add work requirements and reduce federal matching funds. That would likely impact the number of enrollees, or it would impact the states. So it's very unlikely that the Republicans are going to achieve their goal without deep cuts to Medicaid. So I say the Democrats seem to be the ones leaning more towards the truth on this one.
Okay, Sue O'Connell, thank you.
You're welcome.